guys. So I haven't hopped on live in a while, and I know that I've got quite a bit of new followers in the last like week or so. So I wanted to hop on and say what up. I'm super excited for some new things to come. I just washed my hair, so I'm like, hi guys. So I was just on my personal page and I went on like this whole rant about like being pregnant, like just reflecting on my pregnancy. And I looked back at it and I was like, Jesus, why did I post this? I was like, oh, I look so terrible, but whatever. You guys know the real deal. You guys know that I've struggled with this pregnancy. I'm about 8 months. And my face has been pregnant the whole entire time. Like, I don't know if it's because I'm retaining a lot of water weight or what, but my body has not been completely lost, which I'm very, very thankful. I'm so excited, to document everything. I'm going to be putting together something really special for you guys. But I also, today, I'm just in reflection mode. And I wanted to show you girls, like, my surgery journey. I wanted to show you girls, like, what I went through, like, my results, things of that sort, too. So I'm trying to put together some things. I don't have too much, because I've switched phones so many times. So I really don't have too much from, like, my first couple surgeries. But I definitely have the one, like, before I went to Cabral 3 years ago for my tummy tuck. So I'm going to be showing you guys that. So with me trying to share my journey, y'all better be respectful because I've been respectful to you. No, so anyways, I'm going to put together something for that because I think that's something that you guys all need to see. And I want you guys to just realize, like, when you guys are having surgery, 1, research, 2, so something happens after we have surgery mentally, right? We all think, I'm skinny now. I'm finally skinny. I can eat whatever I want. I'm skinny. It's not the truth, okay? So really, 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 one thing I will, like, my biggest advice, and I've got a lot of advice, but one of my biggest tips that I would give you girls is to really learn how to eat prior to having your surgery. And so that way, after your surgery, you're not still eating bad and making bad choices because honestly, you just lose everything that you lose everything. Okay, so when I explain this, when you guys gain weight after surgery, so if you're not maintaining your weight and you gain weight after surgery, first it goes to everywhere you have not lipoed or whatever, right? So part of the reason why in my heart, in my mind, my face has blown up this pregnancy is because I've never touched my face. You know what I mean? My stomach has been flat for 7 months. My arms are still skinny. So same thing, even if you're not pregnant, right? So after you girls have surgery, if you guys decide that you guys are going to eat bonbons and fried food and just go backwards, obviously it's your choice, right? But you will blow up. It will go to everywhere you did not lipo, okay? First of all. Second of all, it'll go to places that you have lipoed, because what they do is it's not taking 100% of your fat cells, but they're removing fat cells, right? But you can recreate fat cells, right? So I see a lot of girls that have gone and gotten surgery. You're putting yourself through not only that's a big financial decision to go and have surgery. I'm sure there's like a lot of girls that have saved for surgery, and things of that sort. Also, you're putting yourself through a lot of having surgery is a mental process. And I don't think people have really realized how mental surgery is because not only are you see yourself before, right? And you're like, I want to make a change, right? Then you're like, okay, I am gonna spend all this money, and then you expect to wake up looking like Kim Kardashian's sister, right? And you don't see the results right away. You're swollen. You're wearing this faja, right? And then like a couple months after you wearing the faja, you still gotta wear the damn faja, and you want to be naked because you're finally starting to see results. Well, you stop to wear your faja, and then your result, like, you know, you're not as, I don't know. It's a mental journey, right? So it's mental, it's financial, it's mental. And it's something that, honestly, I've wasted a lot of time and energy in the past because I didn't know what the hell I was doing, right? So I know I talk about this all the time, but personally, I've had 3 lipo BBLs. I didn't really see results until about the 3rd one. So what I mean by that is I didn't do any research, right? I wasn't involved in any surgery community. I would say, like, my first lipo, I wasn't even 21 yet. I was 20, honestly. Thanks, girl. I honestly was 20. I wasn't 21 yet, right? I was working at a car dealership, and I was working myself to death because I'm a hustler, and to save the money, right? Like, I didn't have nobody paying for my surgery. Like, I had to save this money. Yes, I've had 3, girl. And so I went to some local doctor down the street, and he sold me this dream, right? This is like when BBLs first became popular, right? Like Kim Kardashian, everybody was getting their BBLs, and it just became popular. So I Googled, right, the nearest doctor, and I was like, oh, I'm going here. So I got in there, and I was like, you know, doctor, this is what I want to do. I want to take the fat. I want to put it in my booty. Like, I heard this, whatever. He was like, oh, yeah, you're going to look great. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Mind you, this person had not performed. I mean, I hadn't seen any of his BBL lipo transformations. I don't know why. I just assumed that any doctor would be able to do this. Like, you're a cosmetic, you know, you're a plastic surgeon. You should be able to do this. Well, that wasn't his specialty. My first surgery, I was actually awake. Yes, I was awake. They put whatever, like, literally I was like, doo, doo, and then my stomach got really big, like, and then he was like, brr, brr, and they had like a video, they had like a freaking movie for me to watch. Like, who was watching a movie? Like, and so anyways, my experience was very interesting, whatever. So after all that, I had my college roommate taking care of me. I probably wore my faja, mind you, stage 1 faja. Stage 1 faja. I never knew what a stage 2 was, by the way. So I wore my stage 1 faja for maybe like 2.5 weeks, and then I was like, yeah, bye. I laid on my booty from day 1. He only put, I was awake, right? He only put like 200 cc's per cheek. Like, you know what I mean? This was a doctor that was trying to maybe keep my results natural. I don't know. It was his first try. It probably was his first try, honestly. I should go back and be like, yo, I need to know, was I your first try or what's up? But I wasted $7,000. It was probably like $7,500 that I wasted. So that's why I tell people to follow my, you know, experiences and to learn. Like I said, there wasn't a big surgery. At least I didn't know about it. I didn't know about a surgery community. Obviously, I went to Real Self, but like, really, like, Real Self, I mean, yeah, you can get some information off there, but it's not the same as like talking to somebody that's like, you know, been there, done that, or even like following girls before they go for their procedures, things of that sort, right? So yeah, I didn't do research. I didn't know about any post-op care. I didn't do all that stuff. So wasted money. Long story short, my second one, he was basically trying to fix what the guy, like, because I think one of my sides, I wasn't botched or nothing, right? I'm not gonna play myself, but like, he only took like 30% of my fat, and I guess one hip was bigger or one side of me was bigger than the other. I didn't know until the second doctor told me, so it wasn't like drastic or anything. But yeah, so anyways, my second surgery, it wasn't super drastic, but he did help a little bit. And yeah, I mean, just long story short, after my second surgery, I thought I needed to feed the booty. Just wanted to make a pause right there, because I hear this all of the time. oh, I need to feed the booty. No, if you went to the proper surgeon, you do not need to feed the booty, okay? Yes, if you decide to gain weight, your booty might grow a little bit, but the rest of you is going to grow. The rest of you is going to grow too, and it's not going to be attractive. It's not going to be cute. So my second highlight of advice, or big advice, try to get down to kind of where you want to be prior to having surgery, right? Now, this is kind of a case-by-case basis. If you are on the bigger side, which I've personally have struggled with my weight for millions of years. So, I mean, hey, I've gone from... I mean, right now I'm pregnant, so I'm 1,000,000 pounds right now. But I've gone, prior to being pregnant, my highest, I probably was like 190. And I wasn't a cute 190, okay? I had no booty. I was flat. And I'm just keeping it real with you guys. And my smallest I've ever been is 145. Now, I've always had like muscle. I've been an athlete, blah, 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 whatever. So I know that the scale, sometimes you look different than what the scale reflects, blah, 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 whatever. That's not the main concern. But basically what I'm trying to say is I've struggled with weight before. I've tried all different kinds of ways to lose weight, right? Cosmetically, systems, different things. So I definitely can relate. So try to get down to kind of where you want to be, right? So after my second surgery, I blew up because I thought I was feeding the booty. I was eating peanut butter. Long story short, I was eating peanut butter. I was putting extra peanut butter in my protein shakes because I thought that this was going to make my booty just like, boop. You know, I thought I was going to be super popping. My cousin, so for a while, like obviously I was starting to gain weight and my cousin was like, damn, what are you doing, girl? Let me know. What's the secret? I was like, girl, peanut butter, right? Well, after a couple weeks, I realized that peanut butter was not the option. That was not doing what I was trying to do. And so I was like, nah, like I gotta stop eating peanut butter. I need to eat some salads. Like I was getting big, right? Well, I didn't tell her like that, hey, bro, the peanut butter plan is canceled. I did not let her know. So she started gaining a little weight. And she was like, Mariah, she was like, yo, you told me to do peanut butter and I'm gaining weight. And then my husband was like, what am I doing different? Blah, blah, blah. And I told him I was doing peanut butter and he said it was hilarious. It was pretty sad, but it was hilarious. So long story short, peanut butter is not the option either. If you guys are putting peanut butter like in protein shakes or you're trying to like, you love that peanut butter taste, because I personally love peanut butter taste. Beverly Sweets has been open for almost a year, a little over a year, somewhere around there. So anyways, try PB2, right? PB2, it's like a powdered form of peanut butter. Peanut butter has like 16 grams of fat, no matter how organic you go and get it, and Whole Foods, Sprouts, like is fattening, okay? PB2 has like 1.5 of fat. So that's the plug. Like I said, trial and error. Learn from me so you don't have to get fat on your own. But anyways, so long story short, after that, I decided to go on this like mega diet. I tried different systems, whatever. I lost all this weight, had the hernia. And so that is why I had to get a tummy tuck prior to having children. Now, I don't know if I was 100% honest about like telling my doctor that I hadn't had children yet, because I do have a stepchild, so technically I did have a child. But I'm just saying that's between you and your surgeon. That's between my surgeon and the Lord. But I needed that damn hernia fixed because my hernia literally, it was like this big. And I'm only telling you guys this whole entire story because I'm going to be posting pictures, my before and afters. Like I said, I don't have a ton from like my first my first surgery. I have a little bit of like when I was trying to feed the booty. I can show you guys those pictures. But I just want to show you guys like my journeys, and hopefully you guys can learn from me and my wrongness, and you know, how I've learned, you know, learn from me so you don't have to get fat and learn on your own. But so yeah, so anyways, that's the only reason I'm explaining all this. I had that hernia. I went to Cabral 3 years ago, and he got my whole life together. And then, like I said, mentally, you think, I'm skinny. I can eat pizza every day. Pass me the french fries. Where's the fried chicken? So, and after you guys, after my couple months of surgery, and then I started eating poorly again, it was really hard to go back. Like, I feel like no matter what I did, I never went back to how good I looked right after surgery. So, this is why I'm just like, I'm putting this out there. I hope anybody that reads this or listens to this, watches this, whatever, that you guys learn from my multiple mistakes. Please do not, please educate yourself on what you're putting in your mouth, okay? Even if you are a naturally skinnier girl or smaller girl, still, educate yourself, because whoop whoop. But yeah, so just educate yourself. Like I said, food, if you're going to invest the money and the time and the effort and the fajas and the pain and the swelling and the fajas forever, you guys can tell that was not my favorite part. But just make sure you guys are really preparing your body. Oh, yay. Congratulations, girl. So just make sure you guys are preparing your body, because what you guys are doing prior to surgery is huge as well, right? You're setting yourself up. You're putting the foundation, right? It's kind of like, I was trying to think of a really good, I couldn't think of nothing, so I'm just leave it right there. But prepare yourself, learn, educate yourself on what to eat, how to eat. Literally, you should be preparing your bodies minimum 3 months prior to surgery. Minimum 3 months prior to surgery. You should be cutting out fried foods. Thanks, girl. Literally, learn, because like I said, I don't know. I've done it 3 times, guys. I've done it 3 times, right? Something clicks in your brain and you're like, I'm skinny. I'm going to eat fat foods and blah, blah, blah. Just don't do it, because like I said, your results will never look the same. Even if you do go up and then you go back down, it's just not the same. Okay? That's all I want to say. So anyways, I'm really excited for you guys. I am having a boy. I'm very excited to not be pregnant anymore. I can't wait to document my journey post-baby, right? Because after you're pregnant, and I didn't really know this until obviously I got pregnant, right? I started asking around. You cannot have surgery for 9 to 12 months. What? I was distraught when I found that out. I was like, wow, so I really gotta be fat for So my goal, thank you. My goal is to really, I'm trying to have the healthiest pregnancy as possible. I'm trying to, thank you, girl. I'm gonna try to, like I said, I'm gonna try to have the healthiest pregnancy, healthiest delivery. You guys, please pray for me and my son and my family. But after it's on and popping, because I'm trying to lose all the baby weight and some, and then go get snatched. So I'm really excited. People have already started asking me which doctors I'm going to, which recovery houses I'm gonna stay at. Am I gonna be? I don't know yet. I honestly don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be staying in the United States. I don't know if I'm gonna be going to the DR, Colombia. I really don't know yet. I try not to get too excited in thinking of it, because obviously I've got a very long time prior to getting to that point, but I look forward to documenting it. And so, yeah. So anyways, like I said, anyone that's newer, you guys, feel free. I just want you guys to feel as comfortable as possible sharing your stories, your, experiences. I post a lot about recovery houses, the recovery house reviews. I also post some other tidbits. I typically go on live. I'm gonna be doing a lot more, as promised, now that I'm on maternity leave. So I've got a lot of things coming for you guys. I'm really excited. My baby is due in May. So that means as soon as April hits, I'm probably gonna start freaking out, thinking, wow, I'm gonna be a mom and I don't even know how long. So I'm really excited, but I just want you guys to always just learn as much as possible, research, learn from girls that have actually had surgery. That's a big key point, fact, whatever, because a lot of girls that have never had surgery before, all of a sudden they're super veterans. And it's like, honestly, Google and you following 18 surgery pages is not the same as you going through it yourself. Follow girls prior to them having their surgery and after. And that's how I personally chose my doctor, and that's how I recommend you guys choosing doctors. I personally don't give doctor recommendations because I feel like if I haven't had a personal experience, really, girl, my nose is huge. I look at myself in the mirror and I don't even know who I am. I'm like, oh, Jesus. So anyways, I'm praying it goes down. Say a prayer for me. But anyways, make sure you girls like that's how I chose my doctor personally. So when I found Cabral's page, and this is like not to hype up any like specific doctor or whatever, because like I said, I don't do doctor recommendations. If I haven't gone to the doctor personally, you see my curls drying, looking crusty. If I haven't gone to the doctor personally, I don't want to like recommend it because I just feel like I personally didn't go, so how I'm going to be like, yeah, that's a great doctor. And then you go there and you like hate your results and then you hate me and you think I'm a bad person. That's not what I need. So I don't do the doctor recommendations. So anyone that's been DM, like, please don't DM me asking me about doctor recommendations. There's a lot of other girls, you know, veterans or surgery community influencers, I guess you can call them, that have had surgeries or have had enough experience to recommend doctors to you guys. But I don't feel like that is where I would like to put my 2 cents into. But that's honestly how I think I recommend choosing a doctor, right? So follow girls that are going like before they go, okay? Because one, I will say, don't just look at the surgeon's Instagram page and make a decision on that, right? Because obviously, just like us, right? I'm only going to post my best pictures. You think that I'm going to take 18 selfies and post all 18 of them? No, I'm going to post the top 5, right? Like, I don't know about that one. Let me delete that one. Same thing with these doctors, right? They're only posting their best work, okay? So keep that in mind. Number 2, I just think that if you guys are following the girls prior to surgery, you know, while they have their surgery and then like after the surgery, that gives you guys a better, I think it's just mentally, it's a lot easier to see someone go through all that because you guys are watching them, you know, before they have surgery. Okay, like maybe they're around my body type or they look similar to me. During the surgery, you're seeing that these girls do not come out super snatched, right? So don't expect to be super snatched right away. Like, you're gonna be swollen, your body is like trying to figure it all out, right? And then you kind of see the results after, and you want to look for a doctor that's consistent. That's like really big. Like if they had like 2 good ones and like 8, like, ooh, I don't know about this one. They're not like as consistent. Like I wouldn't necessarily choose them. So yeah. And then finding recovery house is very important. I talk about that all the time. And I'll do some lives on like how to select recovery houses. Personally, I got to the point, I've been running this page for 3 years, right? And it got to the point where everyone's like, Mimi, which one do you recommend? But like, which one do you recommend? Like, okay, off the record, like, which ones do you recommend? And I was just like, man, like, you know, I've seen 3 years of reviews, obviously, but I just didn't feel comfortable. Like I said, I'm like that type of person. If I haven't been there personally, like if I haven't been there with my own 2 eyes, I'm not really going to sit here and be like, yeah, girl, this is where you need to go. You know what I mean? I'm just not like that. So in November, I went to the Dominican Republic. I've been a million times because y'all know why. Y'all know why. So anyways, but this time I really kind of made it a little bit interesting. Hi. Do you bring my teeth?
You got it in your mouth.
Thank you, my love. Thank you very much.
Taste this.
Is the lime juice?
Taste it.
Is it gonna make me skinny?
Mm-hmm.
He be lying to me. Oh, it's bomb. Is it mine? Thank you. Love you. So anyways, sorry. So going there personally, I got to meet with a lot of different recovery house owners, went to different recovery houses. Yeah, sorry, a little distracted. So I went and visited these recovery houses personally, and I hand selected a top 5, in my opinion, to work with. Because I feel like anything I put my name on, you guys, I'm just funny. Like if it's not, I don't want to put my name out there and have it be something like, bad. So I really, like I said, I've worked really hard in this community to kind of like build my name and my reputation. So yes, I definitely went there, hand selected them. I wanted to deal with recovery house owners that were passionate, that knew what they were doing, that had the right staff, had the right equipment. And another thing that I really did, I think that, made this trip successful for me is that I even got the opportunity to talk to some of the patients that were there, like by myself, so they weren't like, blink twice, you know what I mean? So I got to interact with girls. It was really cool. A lot of the girls followed my page. And then I just wanted to get their honest, reviews, like their honesty, because they didn't know I was coming, right? And the recovery houses that I chose, I gave them about 24 hours, like, hey, I'm here and I'll be coming to visit you tomorrow. They're like, oh shit. So anyways, I wanted to do some footwork for you ladies, because choosing a recovery house is just as important as choosing a doctor, believe it or not. Like your health, you're in your most vulnerable stage. And it's like I think people try to choose, like they're really excited about choosing the doctor, and then they just choose like these random recovery houses, and they're like, "Ooh, I had the worst experience, me," and I'm just like, "Oh my God, let me try to help." And I'm like, "Where did you find this recovery house?" They're like, "Oh, I went here and I'm here, and they had a special." I'm like, "Really? Like, so over $100? Not like you decided to stay in." I'm just not even gonna go there because I'm gonna be on live for another whole hour if we start talking about this. So, yeah, they're all bomb. Thank you. So yeah, choosing a recovery house is just as important as choosing a doctor, because they need to be well trained, right? They need to be knowing like what signs to look for. They need to be in good communication with your doctor and their assistants. They need to have the right staff, right? They cannot have 20 patients and have 3 nurses. Like that's not how it works, right? So you can really tell the recovery houses that are like money hungry versus the recovery houses that are passionate about what they do, and they want to build their reputation, they want to be good to girls. You can really tell the difference between recovery houses that financially should not be running a recovery house versus the ones that have financially planned and generate enough income where they can have the proper equipment, the proper staffing, the proper just everything. So I've learned so much, being running this page for 3 years. I've seen 3 years of reviews, right? So anyways, went to DR, did the footwork for you guys. And like I said, no recovery house is perfect, right? But in my opinion, I picked 5. Those are the 5 that I've been running with since January. So my website, I launched that in January, which is exciting. I will be doing some expanding very soon. I know you guys are tired of hearing me say that. I finally am on maternity leave. So I'm finally like, yes, you know what I mean? So I'll be doing some expanding very soon. And I'll be going to Miami next. That'll be exciting. And I mean, like I said, it's going to continue to grow, but my main purpose, like what makes me feel good about running this page or gives me like my passion to continue with this page, because obviously like I haven't had surgery in 3 years, right? So like why, like most people, they make a surgery page and then they're like, they get the surgery and then they be like, I'm out, bye. So what really just helps me, stay motivated to continue to run this page is that I feel like I'm able to help so many people, and I really do have the right intentions. You know what I mean? Like I've never once tried to bash anyone's business. I tell everybody, like, if a recovery house gets a bad review, that doesn't mean that's a terrible recovery house and blah, 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 blah. Like I believe in numbers, right? So if you found 10 reviews on my page, right, for the recovery house, and 8 were good, great reviews, and then you found 2 like bad reviews or whatever, right? Like that doesn't mean the recovery house is bad. Like, I mean, just think about any business, any restaurant you've been to, like any like anything, like go on Yelp. You know what I mean? You guys have seen Yelp and you've been to places where people are like, I hated this place, it was terrible. And you like were like, oh, I thought it was great. You know what I mean? So one bad review does not make a recovery house bad or whatever. Now, if there's multiple reviews and they're all saying the same thing, if there's multiple reviews and they're like within different months, like let's say someone had a review in January and then you saw another one in April, then you saw another one in June, and they're all mentioning the same issue, that's something you guys should be like, they ain't even working to change this. You know what I mean? So that's something that you guys should be aware of. So the 5 that I work with in the Dominican Republic are Beverly Suites, Serenity, Rocio Ortega, Kindness Recovery House, and DR Recovery House. So what I did was I went there, I found 5. I wanted to find 5. So basically, I was tired of girls going to these like random recovery houses because they had specials, right? So I wanted to negotiate. I have discounted pricing for all 5 of those recovery houses. There's not a consultant or whatever out there that can get you a better price than what I have. So that's pretty good, right? That's pretty good. And another thing that I wanted to really do is I wanted to make sure I had different price ranges. You know what I mean? Because I think some girls, they want to go there and they want to have the luxury experience and they want to, be like, you have that experience, and that's great, and they're willing to pay a little bit extra to have those experiences. Now there's other girls that are like, you know what, I'm trying to make the best financial decision, like I don't need the bells and whistles or whatever. I'm just looking for like the best financial option, but then I still want to be at a safe and reputable recovery house. Boom, I've got one for you. There's people that I'm like, maybe I just want in between. So that's why I'm like, I selected those 5 for a reason. I was like, wait, is it really 5? I had to count. So yes, you can book on my page. You guys can also just write me an email. It's surgeryhotspot.com, at gmail.com. Sorry. I have it blasted everywhere on my page. I'll save this live for you guys too, but basically email me. It's probably a lot easier to get a hold of me. I'm pretty responsive. Is that the right word? I'm pretty responsive. Email me your dates. Email me if you're looking to stay in a double, a single, a triple room. And then email me what top recovery houses that like you want, like which ones you're interested in, and I can confirm availability. It's really simple. So yeah, I've done that for the DR. I'm definitely going to be going into Miami next. It's just, obviously, it's taken me a while. Being pregnant, I've been slowing down a little bit. But I will be getting to Miami because I feel like Miami's definitely a place that I need to put my own 2 eyes and see for myself. Like I said, I didn't want to... Obviously, I could have been like, yeah, these ones had reviews and I'm working with them and I'm putting my name behind these ones, but I had never been there before. But like, I just feel like that's not something that if I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it right? So all 5 of them are very close to Ciplo, like within 10 minutes. All 5 of those are very close. So yeah. Like I said, I'm trying to do the legwork. I'm trying to do everything possible so that you ladies can have better experiences with the surgeries and traveling abroad. Because obviously, like I said, I tried the whole go down the street to the local doctor. That did not work for me. So I don't want you guys wasting your money if that's not what you want to do. So I've done the legwork. I do have the flight discount codes as well. That I've been working with a travel consultant. You guys just email me again at surgeryhotspot@gmail.com. We can talk about purchasing a flight discount code. The flight discount code is $35. You send her the code. You send her a screenshot of the flight that you want to purchase. She discounts the flight. Yes, her $75 fee is included. It's not extra on top of the $35. It's included in your discount. Meaning like whatever she's charging you for the flight, like however she discounts it, whatever. But people are saving hundreds of dollars. So at the end of the day, you got to let people make their money if they're going to be doing a job for you, right? So I have that as well. I was trying to reserve them for girls that were traveling for surgery specifically, just because I didn't want to burn the plug up. You know, everybody traveling around the world and stuff like that. But I mean, now that I've been pushing these flight discount codes for maybe 2 weeks now or so or whatever. So at this time, like if you guys want to purchase a flight discount code and you're planning to use it because you know you have a family emergency, you're planning to use it, you have a reunion you want to go to, you just want to go to Miami, you know what I mean? You guys are able to purchase those flight discount codes and use them for personal reasons as well. So I'll go ahead and open that option up for you guys at this time, because like I said, I just wanted to kind of give like the first 2 weeks, I wanted to let everybody, you know, that was really trying to book like their flights for surgeries, excuse me. But now, like I said, if you guys want to purchase the flight discount codes and you want to use them for personal use, be my guest. She's saved girls hundreds of dollars. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely, if that's something you guys want to do, let me know, email me. All the info and the email and the website is on my bio. It should be. If not after this live, I'm gonna make sure it is. It should be. I just signed up for, it's like Tree Link or something like that, where it's basically like a link where you guys can see like all my different websites and all my different stuff or whatever. I'm still working on building it, so do not judge me. I'm working. I'm not very techie. Like I tell people all the time, like my millennial card should have been revoked a long time ago because I am not techie. But I will post here. I'll give you guys the email right now, because a lot of people, they type out the word surgery and then someone said this looks like it says sexhotspot@gmail.com. I was like, oh Lord, people gonna be worried about what I'm over here promoting. Like, is this a premium email? So anyways, oh, thank you, girl. I hate the wait, but thank you. I'm already over here plotting on what I'm going to do to get this weight up off me. So I'm really excited. I can't wait to document my journey. I'm going to be posting you guys pictures of like me prior to surgery, like pictures of my faja, like, you know what I mean? I want you guys to see I went through the struggle también, you know what I mean? So, I'm really excited. Yeah. So yeah, I just wanted to hop on here and randomly talk. You guys didn't see my hair dry. This like 30 minutes I've been on live, it went from super Jerry curl to dry crustiness. So, but yeah. So anyways, all the new followers, thank you guys for following. Please do not ask for doctor review or doctor recommendations, because I just don't do that. Please do not DM me asking like, hey, where are the reviews to this specific recovery house? Because like I said, 3 years of reviews. I'm gonna get smart and try to put the hashtag next to the reviews. I think that's gonna help a little bit. So I'm gonna try to do that to help. Eventually I'm gonna be adding reviews to my website with the 5 recovery houses that I work with in the Dominican Republic. So, no, I don't know if I'm going to do the fat removal on my face. If anything, I might do Kybella or I might get Lipo there, depending on how it doesn't go down. My face, you guys, was so much slimmer than this. I go to my personal page if you don't believe me. I was cute back in the day. I was cute a year ago. No, go to my page if you don't believe me. But I get Botox. I haven't had Botox in like 9 months, as you guys can tell. But for anyone that's wondering, Botox, if you guys put Botox here in your masseters, I believe it's called, it slims your face. Slim. So I used to put up to 20 units on each side. I've heard girls even do more. I've definitely played around with my face with fillers and Botox in the past, but now I have nothing in my face. My hormones are just out of control. And like I mentioned before, when you gain weight, it goes everywhere you have not lipoed. AKA, my face has been pregnant the whole time. My stomach was flat until like 7.5 months. And then all of a sudden I have like a little bit of a baby bump. But yes. So yeah. Anyways, I look forward to working with everyone. Email me. I'm going to continue to post my reviews. I'm going to continue to do all of that. So I'm excited now that I am on maternity leave. You guys are going to see a lot of me. I'm going to be working on a couple projects for you guys. So yeah. Other than that, I'm going to save this for you guys and enjoy the rest of your, what day is it? Monday? Whatever day this is, enjoy it. Good night. Bye.